Hello everybody, I'm the Sweeper27 and welcome to another Dokkan battle video. Before we get started with the video, go down below and see if you are subscribed. We are trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the worldwide download celebration. So if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe, share me around with anybody who you think would enjoy. Alright, thank you. And I know I'm late to this. I'm recording this on Friday. This video will go up on Saturday. But we have the new Carnival banners. We have Gohan and Trunks. I know nothing about these characters. I haven't looked anything up. But I'm hoping and I am praying that this guy is like the best unit in the game. And here's why. Look at his banner, okay? So here he is. You have Bird Coup, Bulma, who is the best LR in the game. I mean, no. These guys will be good with an easy A. You'll be good if you ever get an easy A. You guys will be good with an easy A in like 2 years. And then like these are trash. I mean, you're good for Super Battle Road. But then you come down here and it's like, what were they thinking? Like, you're good. Trash. I mean, you're decent. You're actually pretty good. And you guys are a good nuker. You guys are trash. And then these guys are all trash. So in this video, we're going to be looking over the kits of the new LRs. Starting with Sword of Hope Trunks. Ooh, Time Travelers, a 200%. Okay. And then for his 12 key, he raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes colossal damage. And then on his 18 key, he stacks defense, greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Alright, so that's not too bad. He stacks defense, that's always good. Let's see. The hope of the residents of this planet activates entrance animation, 3 key, and launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack for 4 turns from the start of turn. So there's no condition on it. He just gets that every single time. That's pretty good. 3 key and 150 to stats, plus an additional 100% attack when performing a super attack. He gets an additional 1 key up to 5 and 10% defense up to 50% with each attack performed. Reduce damage received by 10% within the same turn with each super attack performed up to 30. Plus an additional 100% attack and launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack in slots 2 or 3. And then launches an additional that has a high chance of becoming a super attack from the 5th turn of start of battle. Ooh, he's very good. He's not good in slot 1. But I mean, he can get up to 30% damage reduction. He stacks defense. I mean, that's pretty solid. I wouldn't say it's great. Like, this isn't like Zamasu level. But it's not bad. I mean, he'll be doing a lot of damage too. So we'll see about that. Golden Warrior, Royal Lineage, Super Saiyan's Dismal Future, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Not too shabby. And it seems he has a standby. Alright, does it tell you the condition? Okay, here we go. Can be activated from the 5th turn from start of battle. Okay. So now he is the Hope of the End of the Deadly Shadow. That's a badass name. So let's see. On his 12 key, so it looks like his effects are still the same for 12 and 18 key. He gets 12 key and 200 to stats. He gets an additional 150% attack when performing a super attack. He launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super and reduces damage received by 50% for 1 turn from the start of turn. Guards all attacks and launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack as the first attacker in a turn. Launches an additional super attack with 5 or more key spheres obtained. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow. So is this a permanent transformation? Standbys for 4 turns, during which charge count increases by 1 per attack count done by allies. He doesn't have a final attack, though. Interesting. So he just gets a really big power buff, and you can actually put him into slot 1. It's a great chance of becoming single attack, and 50% from 1 turn from the start of turn. So the first turn that you have this, you can put him into slot 1 because he'll have 50% damage reduction and the higher chance of stats. I mean, he'll be good, but I don't... Man, that is a beautiful artwork, though. I don't know what I'm... what I'm thinking here. I mean, again, he's fine. He's fine. I'm just going to go with fine. Standby skill. Oh, no, here we go. He does have a finish charge. Or does he? Yeah. Can be activated when charge is 1 or more. Wow, okay. Raises attack temporarily by 50% per charge count and causes super ultimate damage. Okay, so he's going to be like an ultimate damage dealer then. Okay. And I guess that's why they gave him defensive stacking and not offensive stacking. Okay. I can live with that. I can live with that. So he'll be good. He'll be good. But now the unit everybody said should have been Goku Black, but it is instead future Gohan. And yes, I have seen what like his active skill is with Goku and Piccolo coming in to save him, so I do know that. It looks sick as fuck, though. And he is just future Saga 200%. So they both have really good leader skills, by the way. I just want to throw that out there. Then for his 12 key, greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and colossal damage to enemy. And then massively raises attack. That's a 100% stack. Okay. And greatly raises defense for 1 turn. Interesting. Okay. Activates entrance animation upon entry. He gets 5 key and reduces damage by 40% for the first 5 turns from start of turn. That's very good. So, I mean, that means that, like, these early short events, he won't get caught. That's very good. He gets 3 key and 158 to stats, plus an additional 1 key up to 5, and attack, or 20% attack and defense up to 100 with each attack performed. Reduce damage received by 20%, plus an additional damage reduction of 20%, and launches an additional that has a high chance of becoming a super attack when key is 18 or more. Wow. So, turn 1, he has 60% damage reduction. And if you get him to an 18 key, he has 80% damage reduction for the first 5 turns. And then after that, it's just 40. That's really good. Launches an additional super attack when key is 20 or more. That's very good. Creates a domain for 5 turns from the 5th turn from start of turn. While the domain City Future Rainy is active, change int key spheres to STR key spheres at the start of a character's attacking turn and performs a critical hit the turn when the active skill or key is 24. So he activates his domain by himself on turn 5, and it's the opposite of Zamasu's. So extreme class enemies and allies take 30% more damage. Interesting. And he just activates it himself. Creates the domain for 5 turns from the start of the 5th turn. And then while that's activated, if you hit 24 key or activate the active skill, you get guaranteed crits. Okay. Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan's Experienced Fighter, Dismal Future, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Not bad. And now this. This is what everybody's freaking out about. Can be activated when the domain is active. Okay. And it massively raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage to enemy. 5 key and 20% defense in battle. That's permanent. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So both of these LRs are really good. I'm trying to think. Who do I like more out of the two? I think I like Gohan. I do. I think Gohan is better. Do I think either one of them are better than Zamasu? Looking at just their kits, no. I'm gonna go with no. I think Zamasu is still better than these guys. And I still think Bulma is probably number 1 LR in the game. Although I don't know. I mean, almost every difficult event is against a super class enemy. So like that, or an extreme class enemy. So having them take 30% more damage is really good. You have a really fucking good leader skill. And I can only imagine that this will be like one of the most devastating attacks in the game, seeing as you're massively stacking attack. 80% damage reduction for 5 turns. That's better defensive capabilities than Zamasu. And if you have an 18 key, yeah, maybe he is better than Zamasu now that I'm thinking about it. Because if you get him to an 18 key, that's 80% damage reduction. Then on turn 6, it's only 40% damage reduction, which is the same as the Masu. But you can activate this, and that's a permanent 5 key and 20% defense for the rest of the battle. You're having this domain where extreme class enemies, which is like almost every difficult fight in the game, is taking 30% more damage. And when you hit 24 key, it's a guaranteed crit, and you're going to be critting because you're going to have an extra 5 key for the rest of the battle. Okay, never mind. This guy is better than Zamasu. Maybe not link set-wise, but he's going to just link better with a bunch of really powerful characters. Yeah. No. This guy is going to be this guy's a chef. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to say you are better than Zamasu. I'm going to say, number one, I also love the Future Gohan pick. I think that they blew it out of the park. Dokkan and like all these games really know how to tug at our heartstrings. Like, what was it? Xenoverse 2 had Blue Goku and Future Gohan doing a father-son Kamehameha against all the Janimbas in hell and shit. Like, it's just stuff like that like really gets us going. But I think you will be good, but I don't think you're nearly as good as this Gohan. Which sucks, because you have a much better banner. Because Birdku and Bulma are significantly better than any of these guys. It's going to be tough. I don't know. I am going to be doing some summons on these. I'm not going to chase anybody. Especially, like, the first couple ones are discounted, like, and it's still the buy 3, get 1 free. Like, these are actually pretty value to summon on. And especially if you have enough of the Carnival coins, if you go over here, you can actually buy Bulma for 500. Now, granted, I don't have 500. If I did, I would be buying a copy of Bulma and exclusively summoning on this banner. But yeah, no, this guy is dirty. I'm going to have to see some YouTube videos on him to see if I think he's better than Bulma. I do, reading his kit a little bit more carefully, I think this guy is better than Zamasu. I don't know how to feel about this Trunks. I feel like he just is kind of there. I mean, he's good. Again, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't want people to think I'm shitting on this character, but, like, what does he really do other than... I guess he'll do, like, one really big fuck-off attack with this. Raises attack 50% per charge. And it does super ultimate damage. So yeah, I mean, he'll definitely do like a big fuck off attack. Cause like looking at his stats here, he gets 200 to stats at the start of turn, launching a 12 key. Damage received by guards all attacks and launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack as the first attacker in a turn. Launches an additional super attack with 5 or more int key spheres. Randomly oh, okay. He also has rainbow orb changing. Am I underestimating this Trunks? I think I am. So when can you activate the standby? Is it just turn 5? Yeah, just turn 5. So in this state, he's fine. Like, he's good, but like I wouldn't say he's anything compared to any other LR we've gotten during this celebration. Because like just 30% damage reduction... I mean, he's launching a ton of additionals, but he could be, like... all those could be additional normals, you know what I mean? Like, none of these are guaranteed supers. Like, he gets an additional there that has a 70% chance. Launches an additional that has a 50% chance in slot 2 or 3. And launches an additional that has another 50% chance starting for the 5th turn from start of battle. So in his passive, he can launch 3 attacks on turn 5, including not including hidden potential, but none of them are guaranteed. And you need super attacks to get his damage reduction. So like it's possible that you just launch an 18 key and then launch 2 additional normals and you only have 10% damage reduction. That's not good enough. All right, this guy in this form is pretty weak, but this is good. Throwing him in slot 1, 50% damage reduction. He's guarding all attacks. 200 to stats, and he can launch just this devastating attack. As we can see, where is it? Like, it doesn't show up here that he has a final attack. Oh, here it is. No, it's not. Okay, you know what? It's fine. Yeah, because standby skill, and then you here. There we go. Can counter is 1 or more. So I think he's fine. He'll be a great damage dealer, but this guy looks dirty. It looks like he'll be able to do a shit ton of reliable damage. He'll be supporting your team against any extreme class enemy. He has a pretty good link set. He'll be at least at 40% damage reduction for the entire fight. He'll be launching his 18 keys. Like, this guy is a good unit. I'm excited to look at some showcases of him. But that was my reaction to the new LRs and the new banners, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I have been the Sweeper27. I'm a variety Twitch streamer and an up-and-coming YouTuber trying to make it big in the world. I have a TikTok, a YouTube, and a Twitch, the links of which can all be found in the description of this video. And while you're down there, don't forget to like. Please subscribe, because again, we are trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the worldwide download celebration. So subscribe if you haven't. And leave me a comment, positive, negative, or indifferent. I would love just any sort of interaction I can get from you guys. But that will be all for now. So as always, I have been the Sweeper27, and I'm signing off.